Afghanistan, an age-old civilization and country of importance in South Asia. But today, trying to regain its life beats back to normal after more than 20 years of war. The Prime Minister of India, Mr. Manmohan Singh Ji, visited Afghanistan in the year 2005. During his visit, his wife, Mrs. Gulsharan Kaur, realized the sufferings and problems of war-victim women. She interacted with them at Bagey Khazana, an exclusive yet restricted area, opens only on Friday for women. Mrs. Gulsharan Kaur proposed to set up a vocational training center at Bagey Khazana in Kabul to make them self-employed and self-reliant. It was endorsed by both Afghanistan and Indian government. A joint venture to improve the quality of life of Afghan women was launched. The responsibility was given to SEWA, India's single largest women's organization, with its philosophy of equipping women to make them self-reliant and independent in their fight against poverty. SEWA took this program as a moral responsibility, with deep confidence and hope to build women-to-women partnership and lead the process of economic rehabilitation and peace. SEWA identified the trades of the Afghani sisters and planned to conduct vocational training in their trades which they are already familiar with, like gardening and nursery, food and fruit processing, along with garment stitching.
The main objective of this program is on skill building, imparting vocational skills, marketable skills to the war affected women of Afghanistan. The main aim is to bring economic self-reliance into the households of these women and ensure livelihood security to the women in Afghanistan.
And the Bonds of New Beginnings started with an orientation program of trainers at SEWA. In-depth knowledge was given to the trainees by the expert in-house trainers of SEWA, guiding them at every stage of learning. To give them wider perspective and finer exposure for the subjects of their training, all the trainees were given advanced study period at India's leading institutes like the National Institute of Fashion Technology, Central Food Technology Research Institute, and Indian Institute of Packaging, Mumbai, in their respective fields. Finally, the day arrived with golden hue. All the trainees were awarded with their certification of training. Armed with this knowledge, the sisters from Afghanistan then set out to design and produce the products. The first step towards self-reliance and independence. But learning is an eternal process, and once the trainers went back, the learners of yesterday have become the teachers of today, trainers of Bagey Khazana. To continue the legacy of teaching, a trade facilitation center was established at Bagey Khazana by SEWA with the support of MOA, Ministry of Women's Affairs. The war widows women who head the households are interviewed and selected for training. Up till now, more than 700 women have been trained in garmenting, food processing, and eco-regeneration. The Bagey Khazana now has also set up a greenhouse. The trained women are now forming their own business association. Up until now, more than 200 women have formed their own 16 self-help group and started their own production. Around 152 women have been placed in garment factories and earn up to 5,000 Afghani per month.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. با تقدیم سلام که فعلا 30 نفر از ترینرها را برای ما تربیت کردن و در باغ زنانه با کمک خود ترینرهای هندوستانی 30 نفر ترینر افغانی در حال تربیت 1500 نفر از خانم‌ها هستند که 500 نفرشان تا حال در پروژه سیوا تربیت شدن، حرفه آموختن و فارغ شدن. که ما در حال ازی هستیم که برشان قرضهای کوچک بگیریم تا اونها حرفی را که آموختن به کار بندازن و خودکفا شوند. این پروژه سیوا برای فقر زدایی کشور ما بسیار زیاد برای ما مهم است.
Armed with knowledge, the Afghani sisters were ready to exercise their newfound skill in the market and in their country. They participated in the International Trade Fair at New Delhi with a whole range of products, and success was theirs because the will to succeed was with them.
I thought I should mention a couple of practical aspects of the SEWA project, which have been particularly noticed by local government and local authorities. The first is that in a very, very short gestation period of just 5 months, they started off at the end of June last year, and in November we had the India International Trade Fair in Delhi. The SEWA project's costs have been absorbed mainly by the Afghan trainees, the Afghan trainers, and the facilities that have been set up for training for them over here, unlike many of the other development projects in Afghanistan, where most of the money is absorbed by foreign consultants and foreign trainers. But here the trainers are all Afghan, and that's the big difference between the SEWA project and many other flagship projects run even by the United Nations.
The pride of teachers. The women from Afghanistan have not only realized their dreams, but have made the teachers proud and honored the set of women who initiated the process of health.